We just got from the destroyer Conor Benn is promoter Eddie Hearn. Eddie, when you brought this show to Vegas and you were looking at the fights that you wanted to make, it's building into something quite exciting, isn't it, tomorrow on the Zone?
Really exciting. I mean, I think when you look at, obviously, for Jimmy Sains and George Liddard, it's a massive opportunity for them to be fighting over here in Las Vegas. And then you go to the main card, Khalil Coe against Osuna. He's a brilliant fighter, 175 pound. Johnny Fisher and his incredible support that's come out here as well. That's a tough fight for him against Bezos, but a great fight for him to go on and start headlining himself back in the UK. Ammo Williams, I mean, they scared the life out of me. Those two are going to go at it in that middleweight clash. And Conor Benn, David Diamante just said to me, people know Pete Dobson from Brooklyn. Like, he's a tough kid. He really hasn't had many opportunities. He ain't going to lay down tomorrow night, but Conor Benn is going to come out in his ferocious fashion and literally try and take him out in the first round. He ain't joking when he says that. This guy is pound for pound, pure box office excitement. I'll tell you, tomorrow night it's going to be a cracking card, a great atmosphere. It's an early start here in Vegas, but everybody who's flown in will be up with a jet lag anyway. They're going to have a night to remember tomorrow night.
It's a very early start, and it's a bit different, isn't it? But I think that's all part of the experience.
Yeah, I mean, let's
fighters.
be honest. If you've flown out here from Essex, what is the point in going to bed tonight? Don't bother going to bed. Just stay out all night, and then we'll meet you in the foyer in the morning, and we'll go straight to the venue.
I love the fan that comes out at you halfway through that. You come over and you went, do you know what? I'm buzzing for this. This is going to be a blinding show. But I'll tell you what, Ed, there's a lot of pressure on some of these fighters here because you've got some hungry challengers in there Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, look, I see Osuna, Khalil Coe really is a 50-50 fight. It's a massive step up for him. 18 knockouts, Osuna. Ammo Williams has got a banana skin there. that Mbumba's tough as old boots. He's going to give it everything. And, Johnny Fisher is in with a 6'8", 10-1 opponent. Even George Liddard, he's got a 3-0 opponent. They're undefeated. Jimmy Sains. These guys are coming for as much of it's an opportunity for Jimmy and George and Johnny. It's a bigger opportunity for these other guys that have looked for these opportunities for their whole career. So I promise you, pure excitement tomorrow night. A lot of fun in the Cosmo Hotel live on the Zone, and support all the fighters. Like I said, Essex is here. Four Essex boys. 4 Essex boys, and 5 here. And you're from Watford, so you might as well be.
Barnet in the house.
Eddie, we do want to just ask you while you're here with us on the stream, of course, big news in boxing today that Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk has been postponed. I guess, as Darren just said there, as the fan you are, but also as the promoter you are on the business side, what's your reaction to that news?
I'm gutted, got the news literally when we woke up this morning. For us, we had Jai Opataya, we had Joe Caldina on the card, so your immediate thoughts are with them. Then you think about, Tyson Fury, Usyk, the boxing world, His Excellency, Gold Star, Queensberry. Everyone puts a lot of effort and time into this, so as I understand it, there's a lot of talks going on right now. I've been there before. It's a horrible situation to be in. Hopefully Tyson Fury can get healed and back in the fight ASAP. Will there be a show on February the 17th? I guess that's down to His Excellency, but, an unfortunate part of boxing. And, hopefully we still get to see that fight.
Ed, would you be pushing to keep that show going ahead?
I think when that happens, and I've had it many times before, the best thing to do is take yourself into a room, have a little cry, wonder why on earth you work in the sport of boxing, and then go, let's come up with a plan. And I know that His Excellency will, he'll probably double down. Let's still do a show. Let's get Bivol Beterbiev signed. Let's get the date locked in. But it all depends really when Tyson Fury will be ready. If he's going to be ready April or May, I'm not sure they'll do an interim fight. If it's going to be June, July, then maybe they do. So for me, I'd love there still to be a show on Feb 17th because we've got fighters on the card as well. But, it'll be over to them and probably need 24 hours to just reset and make the right decision.
And it would be late notice, wouldn't it, as well, of course? But people on social media talking about Filip Hrgovic, I believe he might have put something out himself as well, potentially saying he'd entertain that.
Yeah, it's late notice, but money can do strange things.
Well, Eddie, thanks for joining us. We look forward to tomorrow. Do not forget, before the bell, 11 a.m. Pacific time, that's 7 p.m. UK time, and the Conor Benn versus Peter Dobson ring walk, 2:30 p.m. Pacific time here in Las Vegas. That's prime time, 10:30 p.m. for those watching across the pond in the United Kingdom. From myself, Jamie Ward, from Darren Barker, and from Eddie Hearn, we'll see you tomorrow live